Hi everyone, and welcome back to BTV. I just want to go ahead and share this story with you guys from out of Oregon. It says, Oregon man kills mother on Mother's Day, brings her severed head to the store, police says. A man kills his mother on Mother's Day in rural Oregon, then shows up at a nearby grocery store carrying her decapitated head and stabbed a checkout clerk. So more antics of these caucasoid demons. Like I told you, this is their nature. This is the stuff that they do. If they're not killing, tormenting, or terrorizing Black people, then they're terrorizing a different race of people, whether it's Mexicans, whether it's Indians, whether it's Asians, or they're killing and destroying themselves. When something is your nature, it's really hard for you to deviate from those actions. And so we are going to see stories like this on a consistent basis. It happens so much more often than you can imagine because mainstream media hides stuff like this. It does not fit their narrative, so they hide it. They would rather be telling you about some crimes, some fictitious crimes in Chicago. They would rather be distracting you with some lie about Black on Black crime, about some gang violence that doesn't exist. They are the true terrorists. They're always terrorizing someone or something. They have to be killing. They have to be killing something, whether it's a dog, whether it's a child, whether it's their own mother. This is who they are. The sooner we realize that, the sooner we understand what we're up against, the better equipped we will be to fight this terrorism. These are global terrorists. This is who they are. This is what they do. There is no praying the demon out. There is no bargaining. There's no negotiating. This is who they are. The only way to fight terrorism is with actual fighting. It isn't with prayer. It isn't with forgiveness, because you might as well just say thank you for being terrorists and allow them to do whatever they want to, because if you're praying about it, it's a waste of time and it's a waste of your energy that could be put in better use. So let's go ahead and watch this video, see what they have to say. Again, look at this. This is the face of terrorism. This is the face of evil, and that's just who they are. So here, let's see. Hopefully this will play. Let me make sure the volume is up.
Appeared to be a human head walked into a grocery store in Oregon and stabbed an employee just minutes before authorities. Human head walked into a grocery.
I'm gonna replay it because
what appeared to be a human head walked into a grocery store in Oregon and stabbed an employee just minutes before authorities discovered a woman's body in a home in a nearby town. The two incidents were connected, authorities said. Joshua Webb has been booked on charges of murder and attempted murder in Oregon. Police have confirmed that the severed head belonged to his mother. The suspect and the stabbed grocery store employee have both been hospitalized but are both expected to survive.
Now, Oregon is full of hillbillies, rednecks, just backwood, disgusting people. I'm going to play this because this might give us a little bit more information on this story. So let's see what they have to say.
Customers at their supermarket were horrified to see a man bring a severed head into the store on Mother's Day. This man, Josh Webb from Oregon, is accused of the gruesome crime. Police say the victim was his own mother. Investigators say the two lived together, and it was the woman's daughter who discovered the headless body and the family's dog dead as well. It's unclear if this is the pet featured on the suspect's Facebook page that was killed. Webb was charged with murdering his mom and attempted murder of a grocery store employee who was reportedly stabbed 7 times. For InsideEdition.com, I'm Lee Shepps.
So they're not saying if there's any connection or if he knew this store clerk. So I kind of wonder if that was just a random. It seems like he just randomly went into a grocery store and just stabbed someone just because he wanted to. I don't understand that. You see, this is really interesting. Okay, they're talking about a man covered in blood and reportedly carrying what happened to be a severed human head, right? This, let me tell you why this is disturbing. This is a new article from Clerk Medox. And let me tell you, the Independent. The thing that irritates me about this, because we just saw the person. So why did they show him right under? Because you think, oh, well, because they're telling the story, this other story about it. No, it's you guys need to realize this kind of mind manipulation thing, okay? When I tell you that white supremacy is terrorism, it is terrorism. I'm not just saying it. It's not some made up fantasy. They're showing you this instead of the true Caucasoid demon on this one. This is disgusting. I don't like this form of manipulation right here. That's let's just go back to the regular page. So that it's just really, really disturbing. We have someone that is that's just, I don't want to say he's insane, because I'm sure they're going to come up with some kind of you know, mental illness in order to justify him murdering his mother on Mother's Day. And then not only does he murder his mother, he decapitates her and carries her head to a store and also kills his dog and then stabs a store clerk. So look at who's doing this stuff, guys. Okay, you have to try to decipher what reality is versus what this delusion that the mainstream media and white supremacy wants you to believe. Okay, you have to try to decipher what's reality and what's just their narrative that they are trying to get you to believe and to follow and to think that you're the problem, when in reality they're the problem. And I think the part that makes us the problem is our just our desire to deny who they truly are. And that is what's keeping us in the place that we're in. That is what is allowing them to constantly terrorize us, because we won't admit to ourselves who they really are. And that's what we need to do. You can't go into war with the delusional mindset to think that the people that you're up against are somehow good people, or that you can somehow just pray for them and save them. And that's not our jobs, and that's not something that we can even accomplish, even if it were our job. This isn't something that we need to do. This is hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of years of this racial terrorism that has been against us. And we need to wake up and realize that and say, okay, I know what the reality is, even though it hurts and it sucks to come to that realization that these Caucasoid terrorists are going to constantly try to kill us, try to murder us, try to lock us up. They're going to continue to do this until we decide to stand together, to band together, and to stand against this constant terrorist attacks. We are up against global terrorists, and we need to realize that for everything that it is, everything that it pertains. And it's big, and it's a lot, and it's complicated, but the more we educate ourselves on who we are up against, the more we understand how these racial terrorists think and how they act and why they do what they do, the better equipped we'll be able to stand up against it. And the more other people, other Black people that want to be stuck in this religious mindset will realize that even if you are, you know, a Christian or whatever, you still have to maybe go back and dissect your Bible and realize that when it's time for war, it's time for war. If you will lay down and allow someone to kill you, that's just as bad as committing suicide. So irregardless to whether you want to fight for your life or not, if you choose not to, then you are just as bad as someone that commits suicide. So you're going to go to hell in, you know, in your religious Bible anyway. So you might as well stand up and fight for yourself and fight for your children and everyone else in your community. That's what we need to do. We have to band together. We have to stand firm, and we have to say this terrorism must end, okay? So if they want to go ahead and kill each other, torment each other, whatever, that's their issue. But when they bring it over to us, then that's when we need to say no, okay? Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on the next video.